Hey folks, Shane from Not A Statistic. I didn't really know how to video this or what to say about it really. So last Thursday I did something really difficult. We did something really difficult. It was something that we've not had to do in a little while, which was cancel a session. Now, as you know, one of the things that I try and do here, and what Ruth tries to do, and what everybody attempts to do here, is to try and provide consistency. But that failed on Thursday because of me, and that's not me dogging myself on it. It's not me being annoyed at myself over it. It's just essentially what happened on Thursday was I just burnt out, and I can't apologise for that. I can't apologise for things getting on top of me, because that wouldn't be in the spirit of what we're doing Not A Statistic, or what we're trying to do going forward. I think for me, a big point of what we're doing is that we want to provide safe spaces for people to come and to be able to share what's going on with them. And when there's a facilitator who is struggling with their own life, and I will get into a little bit more context than that, when a facilitator is struggling with their own life, it becomes harder for that facilitator to be there for everybody else. So that kind of brings me on to the point of, I kind of alluded to it, what was kind of going on. So if you'd seen the video I did, if it was my last day on Earth, got a bit of a medley of like what got through the day and stuff. But it genuinely, over the past few weeks, I have been feeling really suicidal. It's not something new for me. It's not a new experience. It was just hitting really hard. I felt like it was maybe time for me to end my own life, which is a hard thing for me to say now. Obviously sat here and not done it, and I think it is the realization that the impact that would have on the world, and that isn't me being big-headed, that's me on the statistics of that in average 132 people will be affected by your death. That's a lot of people. That's people that I probably don't even know. That's first responders, that's people who have to clean up the mess of it, the people who have to emotionally support my family, my sons, and my dad, for the impact of leaving the business and for leaving it, whereas this week I've just filed our company's accounts. Like, if I hadn't been here to do that, that would have been a lot to put on someone else's plate. And a little bit, it's fucking hard. It's hard, like, surviving this, but it is something that you can survive. I'm proof of it. A long time I have spent my life just floating along and feeling this way. But then the thing is, I keep on fighting myself on it, is that if I was to be a bit more positive about things, if I was to try something a little bit different, you know what I mean, it might work. And I think the camera's about to go, which it isn't. Okay, thank God. You need a bigger tripod for filming out here. But the reason I'm sat here is that this spot gives me a lot of solace. The water potty behind me, and there's a lot of things that is going on at the minute. And please keep an eye on our social media, because there is so much coming this year. There's so much coming next year, and for the next 5 years. Like, it's insane the amount of stuff that we're coming up with, and I'm putting the idea on the idea table, and Bruce putting on the idea table, and Antonia, she's not around as much anymore. Like, it's very much, she has ideas that I'm sure that will come out into this. But that will be saying that is that I'm still here, and we will be here. I will be there on Thursday night. I will be there for running the event, for the session. I can only apologise to those who did actually turn up and I wasn't there. We did try and put it on social media and things, but it's really hard when you don't have contact numbers for people, because part of our thing on a night is that we're anonymous. Like, you don't have to give us your details, and I think that's the hard bit, is if I don't have contact deals with someone, how am I supposed to tell them I'm not coming? Which is the hard bit of it, that there should be someone else there to take my place. And that's what we're working towards as well. We have new members of staff like Becky, and we and David and Caitlin, who are training up to become facilitators, and we have staff. So I'm hoping that this won't happen again, but I can't promise it either, and that's the really hard thing, that I can't promise there won't be another period where I really struggle with things and I can't run the group. But that being said, I'm having a good week this week. I am fighting the thoughts as hard as I can. I'm getting my sleep pattern back on right. I'm eating. I'm doing the things I should fucking do. I'm taking my meds. Like, I'm being good. So I hope that you're doing okay. And if you're not, please feel free to leave a comment below and we'll get back to you. Like, we will reach out to you. And if you're free, come to one of our support sessions. I'm in the old rectory tonight with Ruth, and there'll be a couple other people turning in. But genuinely, they're really good sessions. We've had some really good drop-in sessions this week. Monday and Tuesday, really well attended. Lots of fun and lots of laughs. And for me, the biggest way I distract myself, the way I'm feeling, how lonely I am in my core, is by having a laugh. So I'm going to leave it on that note, that I really hope that you find a reason to laugh this week, even if it's just to distract you for a minute or so. Okay, but I love yous, and I'm going to bend down and get my phone now, because obviously I dropped my phone during this, so that's fantastic, and that's how I'm going to turn the video off. So yeah, love yous. Ah, for fuck's sakes.